Have you ever given someone a reality check? When my daughter came home from school crying because her dad's new wife was forcing her to clean their entire house, I knew I had to do something. You see, my ex-husband Greg got remarried to this woman named Andrea just 6 months after our divorce. At first, everything seemed fine. He'd pick up our 13-year-old Amy for his weekends, and she'd come back talking about movie nights and pizza dinners. But then things started changing. Amy would return exhausted, with blisters on her hands. When I asked what happened, she'd just shrug and say she was helping around the house. I didn't think much of it until one day she broke down and told me everything. Andrea had been making her scrub toilets, mop floors, and even clean the gutters, while her own kids played video games. If Amy complained or didn't clean well enough, she'd have to skip dinner. Greg was always working late, and never around to see any of this. I tried calling Greg, but Andrea always answered his phone, claiming he was too busy to talk. I documented everything, took pictures of Amy's blisters, recorded her telling me what happened, even saved texts from Andrea ordering Amy to earn her keep at their house. One Saturday morning, I drove to their house unannounced. Andrea opened the door in her silk robe, coffee in hand, while Amy was outside pulling weeds in the hot sun. Her two kids were inside playing on their PlayStation. I walked right past Andrea and told Amy to get in the car. Andrea started screaming about how I was trespassing and that she'd call the cops. I just smiled and said, "Perfect, call them. I'd love to show them these photos and texts." She turned pale. I continued, "And while they're here, maybe we can discuss how making a minor do dangerous work like cleaning gutters is child endangerment, or how denying her food is abuse." That's when Greg finally came home. He looked confused seeing me there, so I showed him everything. The pictures, the texts, Amy's blistered hands. His face dropped when he saw Andrea's messages calling our daughter lazy and worthless. Andrea tried playing victim, saying Amy was lying and I was trying to ruin their marriage. Then her own daughter spoke up from the doorway. "Mom, why are you lying? You make Amy clean everything while we watch TV." Greg lost it. He started shouting about how Andrea had told him Amy wanted to help around the house, how she said Amy was bonding with her through housework. He hadn't known about the missed meals or the dangerous chores. I took Amy home that day, and Greg followed us. He spent hours apologizing to her, crying when he saw the calluses on her hands. 2 days later, he filed for divorce from Andrea. But here's the best part. Andrea tried moving in with her sister, but her sister had seen my Facebook post about everything she'd done to Amy. Word spread through their entire family. Now she's living in a tiny apartment, and her own kids chose to live with their dad instead of her. Greg still has his weekends with Amy, but now they actually spend time together. And the only thing Amy has to earn is extra allowance money, just like every other kid her age.